Hello, it's Optimal Nate here today, and this time I have what I showed you guys in a previous video I did on my Hot Wheels for the Batman Arkham Asylum Batmobile. Now this one's in gold. I think I mentioned before I don't see them too much in this color, but it is a very nice sculpt. I believe for a video game Batmobile, it's probably one of my favorites personally. I love how the fins spike out in the back on this particular car. This is a 2 out of 5 from the Batman series, produced in 2024. And at the top right corner, this is a 54 out of 250. So, what do you guys think of this car? Pretty impressive headlights on the front end. I'll come in here so you can get a better glance at them. I love how they pierce through the front of the fenders on the wheel wells. Very solid, like I said. You can even see the top of the engine coming up through the piece there. For being a video game car, I personally would have loved to see this actually in real life or an action type movie series. Maybe perhaps someone's actually built one of these and tried to do a real life production of this particular Batmobile. Look at that back end. That is superb. I even like how the taillights almost look like evil eyes just glaring at you as it's driving away after you've been defeated by the Dark Knight. And you got the jet propulsion engine on there. And you got some, I don't know if those are extra valve covers for a second engine in the back there. I won't be surprised. I mean, Batman does always make sure he has the best tech and gear for his cars. I'm sure some of you probably know a lot more about this particular Batmobile than I do if you've watched or played the games. I played very briefly the Arkham series. Personally, my kids played it more, so they would obviously know more about it than I would. But I like the side exhaust pipes there, if I can get in here a little better. Just pretty much flat black, nothing too fancy. But as you can remember, with the Batmobiles, it was more about the tech and the design than so much the color, used to the grays and the darker colors. Another interesting appeal about this is the windshield on the top. I love how it almost has like a slight glow to it when the light reflects off of it. I have a little desktop light over here reflecting back from it, so it's a softer light, but if you can see that blue in there, that really catches the eye. I don't know why, but that feels almost like the focal point. Even though it's not much of a significant aspect of the car, it does incorporate pretty nice design into this element here. And here's a top view so you can get a better look. I love how they did the paint, where it looks like it's shaded in between the fenders and the engine area. But just overall, I gotta say, very solid. I can't think of a better word. It's just solid. A solid Batmobile. I wonder how fast this car would be compared to the other Batmobiles if you line them all up on a car strip or racetrack. Okay, so here's the bottom. You got some, looks like it's probably just plastic with a flat black color mold into it. DC Comics. If I'm reading that right, I think it says 2019. No, 2010. So it was for 2024, but the car itself... so it's been around a while. But as a Batman fan, you can probably tell I've been taking more time talking about this than most of my other Hot Wheel cars. Usually I don't spend this much time talking about my Hot Wheels cars. I usually go up to about 3 minutes. I like to keep them short and sweet for you guys. And one more thing before we take off here and part ways. I do have one sneak peek for the next one I plan doing, and it is for the Ford Mustang Dark Horse. All right, everybody. Thanks for tuning in and watching another Hot Wheels segment with Optimal Nate here. I appreciate you taking your time to watch my videos. If you could, please give it a thumbs up if you liked it. If you didn't, give it a thumbs down. If you can share the videos, it helps the content get out to others that may enjoy it. And if you are not subscribed, please click the bell to receive notifications. I much appreciate it. And last but not least, Stay humble and true, my dudes. Roll out.